Welcome back to Let's Play Virtue's Last Reward. We are mid-ending right now, because I didn't want to, in case the ending sequence goes too long, didn't want to have to make like a 50-minute video. Anyway,
Yeah.
we're all splitting up again, because I have a while until the next round starts. Give me done, trot out through the yellow door. Left only 3 of us. Dio, Kay, and myself. What are you guys gonna do?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna head over to the lounge and have a drink. You wanna tag along, Kay?
Are you making fun of me? I find it rather hard to drink with this mask on.
Ah, right, of course. My bad. Well, I'm out. Later.
I can't tell if that was Dio being a jerk or if he genuinely didn't think of that. Hard to tell with a guy like that. With a lazy wave of his hand, Dio slouched off towards the magenta door. Took me a moment to realize Kay was following him.
Hey, what is this? You following me?
No, you must be mistaken. I hope to investigate Floor B further. There are still several rooms I haven't visited.
Okay. You don't have to tell me your life story. See ya.
The conversation ended as they reached the door and stepped through it. Yep, gotta animate the doors every time. Alright. What should I do?
Tonight's that eclipse, remember? What a way to end 2028, huh?
Of course. I need to get the rest of that story out of Tenmyoji. The words were scarce out of my mouth before I set off at a dead run down the hallway and towards the infirmary. Huh? There's nobody here. The room was completely empty. I edged forward and peeked around the partition. There he was. Tenmyoji. He was standing next to Quark, apparently oblivious to my presence, looking down at something in his hand. A picture? Must have made some small noise because he suddenly looked up, saw me, and hastily shoved the photo back into his pocket. What was that? It was a photo of something, right? Was it yours?
Forget it. It's got nothing to do with you.
But all the stuff we had with us got grabbed and was taken away. Why are you hiding it?
Why should I tell all of you about one measly photo?
Anyway, where's Luna?
I asked her to leave. I wanted to be alone with Quark for a bit. So, why are you here?
I wanted to hear the rest.
The rest of what? What the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about that simulated manned mission to Mars. You heard that recording about
I
it.
don't have any idea what you're talking about. I'm getting old. Memory's not what it used to be.
Bro, come on.
I seem to be forgetting a lot of stuff lately.
Hey, nice try, pal, but you're not getting away with it this time. You remember something, alright. Remember it so much you told me it'd take way more than 10 minutes to tell it all.
You really sure you want to know?
Huh?
Maybe I'll tell you, and then you'll regret it. Maybe you'll wish you'd kept your fool mouth shut. Just think about all the hopes you've got for the future, and all the happy memories of your past. What if what I have to tell you makes everything you've ever believed ring hollow, and the whole world just crumbles around you? You sure you want that?
Hey, come on. You don't need to threaten me.
This isn't a threat. I'm being honest here. Are you really, truly prepared?
Well, of course. Never got the chance to say I am. Uh-oh. Before I could, Fi exploded in the room, face a mixture of anxiety and fear.
Good. There you are.
Did something happen?
Alice is... Look, just come with me, alright? She's in the number 2 cabin.
Without waiting for a response, Fi spun around and ran back out of the room. Tenmyoji and I exchanged a quick, confused look, then leapt up and took off after her. Ah. Alice! First thing I saw when I stepped through the door was the blossom of red on her chest. Felt as if I'd walked straight into a brick wall. Stopped short, my body refusing to move. No. Why'd this happen? Forced one shaking foot forward, then the next. My legs began to buckle, but a hand against the wall to steady myself as my heart thundered in my chest. Calm down. Calm down. This looks pretty bad, but you don't actually know anything yet. Yeah, that's right. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe we could still save her. Then last I pressed my fingers to her neck, and those hopes were dashed. No pulse. Clearly she wasn't breathing either. Her pupils had dilated hideously, making her face somehow inhuman. No. No, it's not true. Why? Then I noticed it. All the blood must have distracted me. Now I saw there was a scalpel buried in her chest. Judging by the position of its handle, she had been stabbed through the heart. I felt a sympathetic twinge of pain in my own chest, and my stomach lurched. Bile and hopelessness rose up in my throat. I stood, hands balled tightly into white-knuckled fists, took a deep breath. All around the room were the rest of the Nonary Games participants, except, of course, for Quark. I wanted to ask which one of them had killed her. Even if it had been one of them, though, there was no way they'd answer. All I could do was stare at each of them in turn, asking myself, is this person a murderer? Looks they traded with one another suggested I wasn't the only person wondering if they were standing next to a killer. Unsettling silence filled the room. Clover was the first to speak.
Who did this? Say something! Answer me! Please, Clover, calm down. We don't even know if she was killed. Then what happened? An accident? You think a scalpel just dropped from the ceiling and stabbed her?
Well, you're the one that thought a bunch of poisoned arrows would come out of the wall for that lever.
Cool it, kid.
You did it, didn't you?
Are you nuts?
Then who did it? Who killed her?
Clover, even if we assume that she was murdered, that doesn't necessarily mean the killer was one of us, does it?
Wait a minute. You went into the AB room with Alice during the last round, didn't you? Something happened in there, didn't it?
No, nothing happened.
Don't lie to me! There's no way Alice would just run off like that! She wouldn't leave me! Something happened! If she was going to leave, she'd tell me! She... Hey, Clover. Don't you think just assuming Alice was murdered is jumping the gun a little bit? How can you look at her and say that? Scalpels don't just stab people all by themselves!
Maybe it's the ghost of the old lady that did it.
Oh, I see. I see. I get it now. You're all in on it, aren't you? It wasn't just one killer. It was 6! No wonder you're so anxious to say this wasn't a murder.
Clover, please, just settle down.
Fine. Show me some proof then. Prove to me in 10 seconds that you didn't murder my friend, or I'm going to kill every last one of you bastards! You're all going to die just like she did!
Hey, hold on a minute.
9, 8, 7... Clover! 6, 5, 4... Clover! 3, 2, 1...
Those affected by Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide. Suddenly, Clover moved. I leapt forward and clamped my hand around her wrist.
What are you doing?
Clover, listen to me. Alice wasn't killed. Nobody murdered her. She took her own life.
What? No. No. There's no way she'd do that.
And yes, here's an example of Clover's neutral expression being a smile, or whatever causes that, being very ill-fitting for the situation at hand. It's true, she stabbed herself in the heart with a scalpel.
Alright. Where'd she get the scalpel then?
Well...
I did hear someone come into the infirmary right after the AB game ended.
Was that before I showed up?
Yes. I got up to see who it was, but they were already gone. It could have been Alice.
So she could have taken the scalpel then.
Yes, I think so.
You're lying! This is all a lie! It has to be!
It's not. It's the truth.
Then why did she do it? Why would Alice kill herself?
She probably didn't have a reason.
What?
She'd been infected with Radical 6. That's what killed her.
But you just said she killed herself! Just tell me the truth!
I am!
Then prove it! Your 10 seconds ran out a long time ago. So if you don't have any proof...
I do! I have proof. There's a journal in the lab, wasn't there, Kay? Show it to me.
Journal?
It would have been in the safe.
Ah, well, Alice would have it then.
Hi, can you... I don't feel right touching a dead woman's body. Could you take a look?
Sure.
Her hands barely shook as he quickly searched through Alice's clothing. It was only seconds before she stopped. Slowly and carefully, she drew something out. There it was. The journal. Fi turned to hand it to me, but I shook my head. You read it. It's in Latin. I can't make heads or tails of it. She cocked an eyebrow at me and flipped the small book open. When she looked back up at me, it was with both suspicion and surprise.
Yeah, it is Latin. But translating this is impossible. It's full of words I've never heard before. I can barely understand any of this.
Page 216.
Huh?
Turn to page 216. You should be able to read that one. Fi's frown deepened, but she did as I suggested. I watched her eyes quickly scan the page before looking at me for renewed suspicion.
Yeah, I can read this page. How did you know? No, wait. How did you even know there was a journal in the lab?
I just knew.
You just knew. Come on.
Look, just read it, okay? Clover wants to hear what it has to say. Right?
Yeah.
Right. Give me a moment to look it over.
After a few moments of whispering to herself in Latin, Vi began to translate, paraphrasing the contents of the journal. Radical 6 reduces the processing speed of the brain by a factor of the root of 1/6. One of the symptoms of Radical 6 infection is an overwhelming urge to commit suicide. Researchers show that it would probably respond to the right sort of antiviral medication, but no one's been able to develop one yet. Nearby towns are filled with the corpses of people that took their own lives. The uninfected have only barely managed to survive and have been sent to underground shelters supervised by the government.
Oh Lord, please. Let their future be a bright one.
Vi shut the journal with a soft slap. A sickly silence drifted through the room. The newspaper article, the recording, the conversation with Tenmyoji, and now this journal entry. There is no more hiding from the truth. The pandemic had already happened. Off Clover's rage suddenly dissipated, and she collapsed to the floor, tears pouring down her face. None of us had the heart to say anything. For several long moments, the only sound in the room was Clover's sobs.
got a problem. It's almost time for the primary doors to open.
Yeah, only 10 minutes left.
Sorry, but I'll be taking Alice's bracelet. Vi and I won't be able to open the secondary door without it.
So she was a magenta pear, just like me.
Just now noticed that, did ya?
I mean, we had more important things to look at than the bracelet of all things, Dio. As he spoke, Dio grabbed the bracelet off the floor and dropped it into his pocket.
What color is your bracelet, Luna?
I'm a cyan pear.
You are part of Clover's pair, then. That means the two of you will need to come with me.
I guess so. Come on now, Clover. We need to go. Alice would want you to survive, wouldn't she? You'll never be able to figure out why all this happened if you stay here. Please.
You're right. Alice, I promise I'll find out what happened to you. I'll figure out who Zero really is. I mean, if you'd never been locked up in here, you never would have... This never would have happened. So it's like Zero killed you. I promise. I'll avenge you.
This is a very similar situation to 999. We had to make Clover realize that that Snake was still alive, in order to make her not kill everyone with an axe. So, kind of a callback, huh? Clover stood up and rubbed her hands roughly over her eyes, smearing tears across her cheeks. With a determined frown, she strode out of the room.
Alright, we're out of time. Move, people.
You guys head on down to the Floor B warehouse. We'll catch up with you later.
Oh, right. QUARK'S got the yellow bracelet, which makes him your partner, right?
Yeah. Can't
They're
exactly
together.
leave behind.
Without him, we'd end up stuck in the AB room.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's go. We'll see the rest of you once we picked up QUARK. We're also packing him up
Very
too.
well. Until we meet again.
Alrighty, the game continues. Yeah, that would have been a story lock there if we hadn't done that other route.
Quark,
The boy is awake.
you're awake.
Yeah, I just woke up. Hey, where's everybody else?
Oh God, Quark.
It is so great to have QUARK back. Something we've sorely needed. Tamioji's entire body shook with emotion as he drew closer to him. Cautiously laid a trembling hand on the boy's shoulder, almost as if he was afraid QUARK would disappear in a puff of smoke the moment he was touched. When QUARK proved to indeed be corporeal, Tamioji let out crying through his arms around him.
What's wrong? Are you okay, Grandpa?
That's nothing. Nothing's wrong. I'm fine.
But...
QUARK gave him a puzzled look. Tamioji didn't even notice. His face was a mixture of happiness and relief. I could see tears twinkling from the wrinkled corners of his eyes. All traces of his usual gruff stoicism had vanished. I don't want to interrupt such a happy reunion, but we're running out of time. Still, Tamioji deserved a few minutes. I left them alone. At last, Tamioji seemed to recover, shifted from embrace to protective arm around the shoulder.
So, how are you feeling?
Feeling? Well, okay, I guess. Was I sick or something?
No. You're not sick. If you feel fine, then you're fine.
Huh?
I'm sorry. I should never have gotten you involved in all this.
What are you apologizing for?
Sorry.
You're doing it again. Are you sure you're okay? So, where's everybody else? Mr. Sigma's here, but he's just been standing there looking kind of silly.
I'm so silly. 100% of the time, 24/7, I'm ready for silliness. I gave a nervous smile, explained about the white doors. Got the feeling Temioji didn't want Quark to know about Radical 6, so I avoided any mention of it. Alice's death is something I also left for later. Yeah, that's wise.
Okay, that makes sense. That means I'm on a team with you guys, right?
Right.
So, these white doors, when are they gonna open?
Well, we got about 4 minutes till the primary doors open.
Oh, that's not good. We need to hurry, come on! How do we get to the Floor B warehouse?
Okay, we're going.
Follow me. Man, it is so good to see Quark again. Alrighty. We're gonna animate the map all the way this time. And all the doors, too. Mm-hmm. All the way there. Yup. Mm-hmm. The Gigantic was like a tiny tugboat compared to this place.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
You're late. Where the hell have you been? Quark?
You're awake.
And fully recovered, apparently.
I am also relieved to see you well again.
Me too.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about?
I looked at the others from behind Quark and held a warning finger up to my lips. There were a few momentarily raised eyebrows and some nervous coughing as everyone suddenly fell silent.
Huh?
From Quark's perspective, it must have seemed especially odd.
Anyway, there isn't any time left. We need to hurry.
But there are 3 doors.
Which team goes in which door?
All of the doors are identical for this round. I believe it doesn't matter which team uses which door.
Then we're taking the one in the middle.
Why that one?
You want a kill shot, you aim for the center. You're more likely to just miss the extremities.
Why are you telling us this, Dio? Do you perhaps have murderous intentions?
That logic is flawed and more than slightly disturbing.
Agreed.
Unfortunately, I don't really have a counter-argument, so center door it is.
I suppose we could go with the one on the left. Is that okay? I mean, we could go with the other one if you want.
King Clover only nodded.
Well, there's only one left.
The door on the right.
Any objections? All right, let's move.
30 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
Hurry it up, Phi. This thing's gonna close.
I know.
It's time we were going as well.
Right. Sure.
Come on, guys, there's no time to waste.
Right behind you.
Let's go.
2, 1, 0.
We always gotta wait until the last possible moment.
Chromatic doors.
That makes tension, guys. Writing 101. Stop with the beeping. Come on. Director's office. Balloon. More of the Lions and Sons, huh? What's this place?
Probably the office of whoever it is that's running this place.
It said director's office on the door.
So this might be Zero Senior's office.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Well, which is it?
Why the hell would I know?
We should look around. If this really is Zero Senior's room, there might be some clues.
Yeah, he got a point. Let's get started then. Alrighty. Puzzle time with Quark. Okay. There's a lot of junk in here. Well, let's start by picking everything up that we can. What's this? I checked it out earlier, but I think it's just a business card holder. A business card holder? Yeah, it's a file where you put business cards. They've all got these weird shapes on the back. I think maybe if you line them in a particular way, you'll get some sort of hint. Oh boy. Well, I guess we can give it a shot. What? Oh, hey now. Okay. Alright, other side. Wait, whoops. Where's that part go to? Ah, whatever. Alright, I don't think I have enough info for this. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Looked like I had stuff lined up for it, but, you know. I'll just pick up the globe. Hey, a globe. Doesn't it look kind of weird? I think somebody glued a piece of paper to it. Let's see if we can get it off then. World map. Okay. Ooh, look at these. Short spear. And a slingshot. Cool. Huh. This is cheap brandy. Alcohol this bad shouldn't even exist. So I think it's best if I dispose it safely with my... I'll be taking that. Zero seems to be a real tightwad if he's stocking this cheap stuff. Might as well be water. Is it really that bad? Well, I'll admit I can't be sure. It's hard to really judge a brandy unless you taste it. So... No! Ah. The kid's stopping you. Okay. Well, apparently we can put stuff on that plate. Tablet. We're missing the battery, of course. Aha! So we gotta put these in a certain order for things. Can we open this? No. What's this? Man, the safe is really big. There's gotta be like $100 billion in there. You're such a kid. Maybe they're just hiding something they really don't want people to see. Like some videos. I'm not sure I like the way you said that. Let's just open it and find out. I don't think... See? Is it locked? Yeah. There's a circular input panel on top of the handle. Looks like the one on the pressure exchange chamber's door. So we just do the same thing we did then. Oh god, no. It is the same. No, come on. We don't have anything here. We do. Oh no. Alright. Let's do this again. Yellow to purple. Which colors are we not using, first of all? We're not using the blackish color or orange. Okay. No, that's not right. Try that. Green to red. And then purple to yellow. And then what was it? Purple to yellow. No, hold on. Let's try this again. Aha! There we go. Completed. Good job! You did it! Good job, you did it! Good job, you did it! Nice work. Very impressive. Let's have a look inside. $100 billion! Videos! Yeah. Oh. Well, that is in fact neither of those things. As it turns out. Sorry, guys. Looks like all we got is a binder and a deer. So, a bindeer. What is this? Zero just making fun of us? It's like a zombine. Got a binder. It's got 2 pieces of paper in it. Ah, business card instructions. Well, now you go back and do that. The deer's looking at me, Grandpa. Fuck up, it's just a fake. Well, I got a lot of puzzle components now. Looks like I put this here. Red paint in the wall. Looks like there's an outlet next to it. I was trying to put an outlet this high up. Well, it's probably not an electrical outlet. What is it then? I think you're supposed to insert something into it. Like what? Maybe the deer. Yes, that's it. Remember how there are 2 pegs on the back of the mount? But they fit perfectly. Give it a try. Oh, looks like you were right. E. It says E. Well. Now. Let's go back to the business cards. Did I at least keep my solution? No, it didn't. Dang it. Okay. Well, alright. Alright. Alright, okay. Tony. Okay. Oh no. Anne prefers to be near Bob. So one of these 2. Carol likes being on the left. Ellen would like to be above Anne. So one of these. Wait. I see the Okay. That's... I didn't expect that. Alright. I think this is right. Let's look at the other side. Maybe the shapes look like something now. Okay, let's have a look at the back of the business cards. Book 334. It says Book 334. What does it mean? Well, a book is a bunch of pieces of paper that are bound together with... I know what a book is. I wonder what this could be. Now it says... something. Well... what else haven't we messed with? This. The screen built into the credenza. There's something on it. Starting up. Please wait. Was it starting? Beats me. Well, my money says just means it won't do squat if you mess with it right now. How about you go have a look at something else? Alright. Sure we can't open any of these? Oh, we can. If I had to guess... look! The laser beam's bending all around the inside of the bottle. Yeah, it made a parallelogram. So what if... aha! Now this is brandy! Fier Perrin's 200-year-old reserve. Can you tell just by looking at it? I can smell it. That's some nose you got there. Here, just let me have a taste. I don't think so. How could you be so cruel? Do not consume the puzzle elements, Tenmyoji. Let me guess. This says... H. E. And then something. Then we got left a tablet, slingshot, and a short spear. We haven't checked the rest of the desk, actually. And that looks like it might fit. Yeah, it's not opening. Is it locked? Yeah, it looks like it. I don't see anything that looks like a keyhole, though. There's this diamond-shaped hole in the middle, though. You think we're supposed to stick something in there? Also, could you put that away? It's scaring me. This spear thing? Yeah. Hey, wait a minute. The tip of that spear is... ha! It opened. There's something in here. Is it a key? Small key. Anything else around here? Thing on the left, thing on the right. Thing there. Computer. ID and password. Well, well, what do we have here? I haven't seen a computer this old in a while. Something on the screen. Is that a lion eating a hamburger? I really don't think so. I think the lion's got 2 heads. Looks like a monster from a Greek myth or something. Looks like it's asking for an ID and password underneath the lion. Huh. Keyboard doesn't seem to be working, though. Guess we can't enter anything, then. Well, nothing for it. Well, hey, this looks like it fits. What's this? One of the training machines you see on late-night infomercials? I think it's a facial recognition device. A what? You put your hands on either side and hold your face in front of that lens. Then it checks your face against whatever it's got in its database. Oh. Huh. How'd you know that? I'm in the salvage business. Every so often one of these... babies shows up. Doesn't look like it's turned on. Yeah, nothing happens when I put my face in front of it. There's something in the right of the lens over there. It looks like an awful lot like a keyhole. We had a key for it. Think maybe we could turn it on? I assume so. You've already got the key. Try putting it in. I'm way ahead of this puzzle. Except for the business card part. But we don't talk about that. The light on the top turned on. Looks like you mentioned turn on. Okay. Well... I think we're gonna end it here. Still a fair amount left in this route, and don't want to go for too long. This puzzle can wait until next time. Still a fair few things left, I think. Thank you for watching. Next time we're gonna solve this puzzle and maybe get the rest of that story of Tenmyoji. Maybe. Possibly. Whatever. See you guys next time.